Hi friends! In the previous video, we watched the first teaser of episode 2 of the Turkish series Uzak Şehir. In this video, I prepared the second teaser for you. So, make sure to watch until the end. And if you're a fan of this series, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Aliyah discovers that Özkan is a bad person and has been physically abusing Nere. Sedagat confronts Nere, saying, "You don't even love Özkan. You only married him to defy me, and now you've ruined your life." Nere becomes deeply upset by her mother's words and faints. That night, Jehan visits his girlfriend Mine and spends the night with her. Meanwhile, Özat calls Aliyah and tells her he wants to help her and her son escape. He says he'll find someone to help them cross the border into Syria. Jehan begins to suspect Aliyah. To keep an eye on her, he gives Denise a phone with a tracking device installed. He instructs Denise not to tell anyone about it and to call him immediately if he ever feels in danger. The next day, after Kaya and Jehan left the house, Aliyah called Özat to arrange the timing of their plan and when she should leave the house. However, Nere overheard the conversation and confronted Aliyah, telling her she couldn't leave. Aliyah pleaded with Nere to cooperate and not tell anyone, and Nere eventually agreed. Later, we see Özat with Demir, who had forced Özat to go along with this plan in order to trap Aliyah. Jehan receives news that a truck heading to Syria has been set on fire, with the driver trapped inside. He rushes to the scene. Sedagat also hears about the incident and quickly heads there as well. After Sedagat leaves, Aliyah, with Nere's help, escapes from the mansion. Using Nere's car, she heads to her meeting point with Özat. Meanwhile, Jehan manages to rescue the trapped driver just in time before the truck explodes. When Aliyah arrives at the meeting spot, she finds Demir there and realizes that Özat has been working with him all along. Panicking, she tries to escape, but Demir chases after her. During this, Denise uses the phone Jehan gave him to call and tell Jehan, "My mom and I are in danger." Jehan and Kaya immediately set out to find them. Along the way, Denise manages to escape and is found by Jehan. However, Demir captures Aliyah and takes her with him, with Jehan in pursuit. Jehan tracks Aliyah and Demir to a house, where he finds Demir holding a gun to Aliyah's head. Demir threatens Jehan, demanding that he reveal the reason for their enmity to Aliyah. Jehan explains, "It all started when Soliman Baybars, Demir's uncle, killed my father. Then Baran killed Soliman to avenge my father. After Soliman's death, Demir's father became the head of the Baybars family. To put an end to the cycle of revenge, I made a deal with Demir's father. I allowed them to smuggle weapons through Al Bora's land for 5 years. And in return, I agreed to marry Shada, Soliman's daughter, whom Demir was in love with. 1 year after our marriage, Shada committed suicide. That is why Demir hates me." In the middle of the confrontation, Demir gets distracted, allowing Aliyah to escape. Jehan takes the opportunity to fight Demir, beating him up before he and Aliyah flee and head back home. When they arrive at the house, Sedagat tells Aliyah, "You can no longer stay here. You must leave." Aliyah responds, "I won't go anywhere without my son." Jehan steps in and tells his mother to let Aliyah stay. Sedagat agrees, but with one condition: "You can stay in this house only if you marry Jehan." And with that, episode 2 comes to an end. Friends, this was the second teaser of episode 2 of the series Uzak Şehir. I've placed the link to the first teaser in the description of this video. Please like the video and share your lovely thoughts about the series in the comments below. In the next video, I'll bring you the recap of episode 3, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. Take care and goodbye.